That said, 11,000 should be plenty to deal with Bosnia. Plenty. Bosnia already have 7,000. Could preemptively get military access from Hungary, but I'll be wasting dip for a few moments when I could just land my troops there. That's what we'll do then. Keep our lights in Granada. For everything else back to Liguria. And who do we hate? We really hate Venice. But I can't help but feel that Switzerland and I are going to be butting heads soon, and they've only got two pathetic allies. And France would want to join in against Switzerland, huh? Well, Switzerland have a couple of cores that I want returned to Savoy. Other than that, I couldn't care much about what happens to Switzerland. But I want Venice to be my eternal enemy. Nah, we'll take Switzerland. I'll fight Switzerland once we're done rumbling in Ragusa. Meanwhile, I find myself a little short on coglets. I'm also over the limit here, so mercenaries, farewell. Everyone else scrunch up. Gotta side with those French. We no longer care about the Greek, okay. Could just give Kaffa to Byzantium, but it is not a centre of trade, is it? No, it is. Excellent. Gibraltar down, but we don't care about Gibraltar, it's only there for strategic reasons. Doesn't contribute anything to the treasury. Heck, it even deals in fish. How worthless. Jake, get a rival. I got a rival. Do I wait for my cogs before attacking Bosnia? Yeah, might not be too bad. Oh, so yeah, France, what mission did you take? You have no mission. Scotland's still in one piece, with a mission to claim Orkney. Good luck with that. Can be tragically difficult sometimes. You two, can you harass anyone? Yeah, 2 power projection. Keeps me comfortably within the tick of getting more Republican tradition, so that's fine by me. So once my cogs are done, it's hi-ho off to Bosnia. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, boom. Everyone assemble. Ah, perfect. Space for everyone on this float. Okay, Mantua, why? And Austria's still in that coalition against me. They hate me because I went against them in two of those events. Still, if they pull the trigger, they're gonna have to deal with France, not to mention my incredibly defendable land. Stocked with temples. Thank you very much, Milan. Poland's still on my side, keeping their personal union and high prestige, and they love me. So that's going to be helpful when the Ottomans come to town. We should be fine. Nothing to worry about. Mantua, why? I loved you. Austria, Mantua, Siena, Tuscany, Venice. Don't think I have much use for any of them other than... well, Switzerland isn't in said coalition. I do want to expand down through Italy though, but it is HRE land and that's unpleasant. But I should be able to offer vassalage to some of these guys. Well, Siena is outraged. And we're too distant? That's too distant? Okay. Sure. I can understand that being a bit more distant. Still, I think going the vassal route is overrated for a republic, especially now that I'm gaining some ground. Oh, I want one of these guys. So I'm going to take you. Let there be war between our great nations. Now Wallachia will be able to get access, so I need to very quickly bum rush Bosnia here. God wills it. Jake, I missed the first stream. How did you get CB on Granada? Genoa have a bunch of missions all revolving around being extremely greedy and taking important strategic places of land for trading in. The trouble is, they tend to have quite low priority, so you want to be at war in order to take them. Separate our units out a bit, just so you can't make any more. The ground isn't that great for their terrain. Plains, woods, forest, hills. Plains, woods, forest, hills. Probably a river crossing penalty. But we've got a damn good general, and I'd rather just beat you silly. Hopefully the battle wages on for about 13 days or so. So you don't get the tick of morale at the turn of the month. You don't. This will be a wipe. An easy wipe at that. Still, this is chewing into our morale like nothing on earth. And we're still looking at 5,000 backup from you. Well, I know that Wallachia is never going to get access through Serbia due to rivalry attitude. And because Serbia don't hate me, they won't allow that. So I'll be able to hold you off with a couple of half-decent guards. So send some there. Some there, although I'd rather have my general on the front lines, would I? Or would I rather have my general backing them up either way? Yeah, I think having a general's backup would be better. And as for you two, you split up. And we get to loot all these places lovingly. Now I do this whole moving through rather than moving directly into, because I don't take the one bit of morale damage. And on the turn of the month we'll see loot from all these places. Oh yeah. Ducats. Delicious. And our spoils of war, 9.19. Conquest on Switzerland. Where are your friends? There and there. I could rope France into all this. But the trouble is France might occupy these provinces. Well, you know what? I'm a multitasking kind of guy, so let's go for it. And I get more power projection because I declared war on arrival. And you have not gotten military access through Hungary. I wonder why not. You're neutral and Wallachia is hostile towards you, but that shouldn't change you getting military access. What a mystery. Still, I'm in no hurry for either of these. Savoy cleverly going for its own core straight away. Whilst France does my bidding. Free diplomats, so I should get my relations back up with Poland. As for you, coring nicely. Low revolt risk. Hemorrhaging money. But that's okay, you just can't worry about these things. Money is but a number. Soon I'll have more of it than I know what to do with. How in the world did I select you? It's clicking around down here. I need to look back on that one. 41:20. 41 minutes 20. Selection. I've got so many pieces of paper scattered around here with notes on what to do and how to proceed with various strategies. But it's quite nice. Right, well, Wallachia is so keen on not getting military access, I see little reason not to assist with our other sieges here. Particularly Ragusa itself. It is, after all, the only one I want. Jake, did your explorer survive his way home? He did not. He is long dead. And I cry crocodile tears for him. I want that extra colonist. No, what are you doing, Savoy? That's not your core. Ooh, ouch. Azov and Gabu. I mean, Gabu I can take care of, but Azov? Well, whatever. Still, that's expensive on manpower, which I don't have much to spare of. To the extent that I think it's armory time. Ah, but armories cost money, plenty of money. Just one in the capital then. Stop reading how to worldconquest.txt, Jake. That was the last run. Okay, Bosnia down. Which is unfortunate because it stops these three provinces from being looted. Now I can only loot Ragusa. You there. You have no siege pips. Worthless. Oh geez, only Armagnac remains. It'll be integrate Savoy before we know it. Part of what's worrying is that France don't have any selected missions right now. Right, Savoy, it's not worth dealing with you. I will just give in to your demands. It's only 10 prestige. Ugh, I don't want to lose admin. But you never want to lose Republican tradition. And I don't want those guilds in charge. God, no. Military access from Morocco, probably to fight Portugal, which is good. I want you to hold up Portuguese colonization down south whenever possible. I'm also going to want to detach a couple of cogs down there. You will be useful for colonising these other provinces. One is bare bones, I don't need anything there at all. The other one has 500 natives. I'd rather have the troops stationed there just so I can get the event to pop up more frequently that allows me to integrate the natives. Jesus, his manpower is much too low. Do I risk a peasant war? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 provinces. Yeah, I should get that manpower back pretty swiftly. Why does Jake order to move his troops through the province and then cancels their movement? That way I don't take the arrival attrition of 1%. I need that manpower to be at least 5,000. Which means I need to remain at war for a few years. Specifically this Swiss war. To be honest, I'm in no hurry. Peasant war can trigger if you have less than 25% of your maximum manpower. My manpower has been riding way too low for this entire game. Right, Azov will give me no taxes, but it never really did. Doesn't affect the manpower though. The peasant war cannot trigger if you're in a normal war though, so that's fine. One issue here though is that I want that land to go to Savoy rather than France, and France runs a risk of actually taking it. So I may peace out with Switzerland, but stay in war with Bosnia. You just need to siege better than France. You have the siege pips, you have the core, you have the... oh jeez. A reckless assault? Nah, would be suicide. I just need to hope that you do better than France. Here's your chance. Ugh. Ah, you screwed up. Oh, that can still go to Savoy even though France occupied it. Well, excellent. Looks like it is Savoy that I remain at war with then. Bosnia, give me Ragusa. I don't really want anything else other than all your money. And say goodbye to your Wallachian alliance as well. Yeah, looks good. Ragusa stayed Catholic, which works out for me. Good to boost that religious unity a bit. By 1%, great. But the real bonus here is Rumble and Ragusa gave me another 10 mercantilism. 55% means... it doesn't mean 90, it means 110 provincial trade income modifier. Colonize Chiara. I have no intention of doing so, but yes, I will. Everybody get on that boat. Get back to Liguria. Actually, we'll stop you off so you don't actually take any attrition. And we'll also stamp down harsh treatment and core this province. People may think I'm a bit too liberal with harsh treatment, but I don't want to take any risks of things screwing up here. I mean, if a revolt broke out on Ragusa that I couldn't take down, then I would lose half my coring cost. Military points are important, no doubt about that. But I'm doing the best I can. Right, can we get you to Liguria within the month? No, we cannot. Ah, well, I tried. This war will carry on until I have enough manpower to steer clear of a peasant war. Right, now that we have Gabu Cord, we've unlocked Fernando Po. We have not unlocked Saint Helena though, but that's fine. The nationalism will die away. It'll always be wrong religion, wrong culture. Well, what were we ever going to do about that anyway? Let's get 2,000 of my finest men over to Fernando Po, and I shall colonize it with haste. And as soon as I have the Diplo points, I want to get that going as well. Jake, you have to be a monarchy to get the peasant war. Really? Well, how about that? Okay, so an average rising of those natives loses me about a month worth of troops. Let's hope they don't rise up too often. They are quite aggressive though. Well, whatever. I can be aggressive too. Okay, so we completed our mission to colonize this province, but as I've said before, I don't really care about Brazil. And I don't see any of these trade modifier locations. Mind you, I do own all the power in this node. That's a rarity. This pile of coins is dependent on your how much power you wield in that node compared to everyone else, so I have the full pile of coins there. Whereas if you look back home, my point gets blown completely away just like that. Maybe it's not comparative then. Well, whatever. Don't I look like a fool now? Anyway, I already got the bonus from that mission, which is colonial enthusiasm. And this bonus is not to be trifled with. It is incredibly powerful. A 25% global settler increase early on can be the difference between +10 a month and +35, so we take our bonus and we use it to colonize Fernando Po. That bonus lasts for 5 years, so you never want to be without it. Aragon should be our friend, we should take Tangiers, or we should protect against Castile. Well, I do like the idea of 25 Diplo power. And I could get you on my side quite easily. 125 relations with Aragon. Could ally them and then just break the alliance. Sounds like fun. I Meanwhile, France is still loving us. Gives me a chance to exhaust France a little bit as well. And it stops them from integrating Armagnac, with whom they already have 200 relations with, so that's a bit worrisome. Oh, nice. France separate pieced out, which gives Savoy a chance to move in for the kill. Saves me wasting any of my dip points. Also Alsace. Well, I got no diplomats to send, so ooh, bloody hoo. They're actually offering what I want them to do. Used to be a bug where this would actually cost Switzerland diplomatic points, but I think that bug's been fixed. Good opportunity, mind. That is exactly what I want. See if I can't get anything more lucrative. Or is it better just to wait? I could do better than that. Alsace, you still keen on this war? Yeah, you are. Who else is involved? They might be able to summon a fair few troops, but it won't be enough. Term is up for our great man here, but he's nice and young. Still, is military really what I want at this stage? I do need to press on with pretty much everything else. Has government monarchy. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, quite unusual to get a Republican that young. I'm convinced that Republicans are 20 years older than monarchs. Like, the youngest monarch you can get is 16, so I think the youngest Republican you can get is 36. So to get one at that age is not too shabby. Still, I'd rather max out my Republican tradition, so I also want that second colonist, so we go diplomatic. We still keep the aristocrats in power. War exhaustion hurting them a little bit, but pshaw. Pshaw, I say. I can't even loot any of these provinces to add insult to injury. Come on, Fernando Po, you're very important to me. It wasn't even trying to be a pun. One problem is Congo and Portugal will know about each other before too long. Again, free diplomats. Ah, Marvin, good morning. Happy Thursday to you. Reinforced with 10 men per month. There we go, Fernando Po, growing at the rate of 65 per year with 2.5 settler chance. And good opportunities to get the events to assimilate the natives. Which is excellent. Shortly I'll get my alliance with Aragon, and then I will break my alliance with Aragon, because I don't want an alliance with Aragon unless they can help me fight Castile, and Castile is allied with France. So no thank you. Jake, heirs are considered adult when they reach 15, not 16. Thanks for that. All these things you forget. An alliance is plus 50. And I only need 125 with you, so once I got 75 we get that alliance. Everybody lives happily ever after.